Alright, PCB's time. Disco Nut, Thor, Hunbats. Are all out on her Hoyi. Chingwei ban, Pele ban.
All the wisdom
There
of the
it is. That makes sense. I'd be solid. Cab got shoved out. I mean, Cab does good work. Also good counters. So what do we have left? I mean, Tsukiyomi's still open in the jungle. While that character just pumps damage. So it's kind of one of those, like, you get there, physical Aladdin, pretty much. Just being able to swing the hell out of somebody. Mercury Chiron. Okay. I don't know how I feel about the Chiron. I don't know if that's going mid or ADC. That could be a 50-50 swap with them. Mid Chiron, I feel like doesn't bring enough pressure early because of the item changes with like Crusher and things like that, losing some of that additional power or cooldown, and now he just gets the Echo. Nuwa made it through. Time to figure out if Nuwa's bugged. Nuwa was so bugged yesterday, unless it was hot fixed and just like completely removed, and I don't know about it. But yesterday, my Nuwa 3 was hitting the minion wave for 26 damage. Which is not in line with what the tooltip says. But Mojo Nuwa, I think that's acceptable. Decent way to kind of save Nuwa, but Nuwa's also self-sufficient. Agni's semi-safe. Chiron mid. So we have Triple Fizz. Nemean and Spectral, I feel like, go a long way into this team. Early Tenacity, I feel like, could also go really well because knockups, etc. Odin locks them all in pretty well. I feel like that's perfectly fine.
Cuteness is a weapon.
Odin Susan.
If you
I like that
how to
comp.
use it.
I just think they need to figure out what the fuck's going on with that new A3. Hopefully it works, but Oh, I thought it was you guys that got that team comp. I like the MILF. MILF does good work. MILF is crazy still, in my opinion. That should pretty much be an easy instant lane win over there.
Agni.
Good dive. Not the safest of mid ADC combo. I mean, B-dubs can knock up immunity for Susan Pool, but he's gonna have much slower clear than Agni, I believe, unless he knows some shit I don't know. But Rembot will have pressure through clear as Rom versus the Nuwa, but still, it's gonna take a bit for that to come online. I low-key just want to watch the Nuwa because I want to see how much damage that 3 does. It's already waiting in mid. He started with it. He started the Bumba's dagger.
Minions have spawned.
Wow, he's really over there fucking with that guy. That's crazy. He just did so much damage to Bram. Oh my god, he's fucking up the ADC. The support hasn't even left the lane yet. Dude, what did support buy? An extra pot? No. Yeah, 22 damage. This might be something I'm just not aware of, but like 25 damage. Rom does damage and Nuwa does not have crazy stuff anymore. Pressure out through there. Taking poke right before the interest. We're going to purple. Agni's not splitting. He's gonna have to get the wave. He's not gonna get any of that XP actually. Wow, he didn't get. Those are either. Actually looking for an invade is the only. Oh, she missed her 3. She literally would have just done half. Okay, I don't think this MILF knows how to play MILF. Dash back. That's good. MILF knows how to play MILF. That guy dies. Just on the rail. I don't think he's used to it or knows what he's doing with it all a lot. I'm gonna see what his stats with what I just watched. 1 second of me just watching it, but I'm not sure he knows that that's just a true combo. And they counter out. Kills Duo Lane again. So Duo Lane's winning this time. Solo is touched up a little bit. They cleared 250 wave. It was late, but cleared it. It's gonna be for rocks. Susan's gonna be there. Susan literally just okay, only gets one of those. Agni, some damage. It's fine. Dual Lane's getting pressured out. Poke onto Bacchus, but I mean, 40 damage Lamau. So just turn and beat his ass. Just turn and beat his ass, yes. There it is. He beats nothing. We wasted our beads there for sure. No need to beads that next time, beast. Dual Lane's with Bacchus. They kill him, nice. Emoji's gonna trade at least. Fusion dies to that. Beads on Agni. Oh, he walks into that. What the? Odin Cage though, that actually stalls it out. You die. You all, I think, gets an assist on that too. See, we have pressure throughout there. Armor, you're gonna get there. You use fast back. I believe Sano still has his fast back. Just keep that in mind. You're gonna lose that differential. You've got speed up. You've got your farms up. Get this up, which is good. You're gonna do neutrals first. Good job. You get those. Now you guys gotta rotate over to red. Nope. Not gonna do rotate for red. Do you get rage off that back? You do, that makes sense. We're looking right side gank again. All of the farm up. No one needs to do farm. It's gonna be late to run because the back timing and all of the farm up on the map. It's what it is. Milf also backed, so it's not like you're really losing what you wouldn't have already lost there. Most rotating out. You guys do have oracles, so you know you have high rotation wards. That's fine. You're gonna clear here. Meet up. Maybe try to get a gank onto Nuwa's. You know her ulti's gonna be down, and you have yours, so that should be something you can communicate here. Your mid laner's getting walked at, but you've got just enough time to go do something in left. Yeah, they even got her beads too. This is free. She walks up to the wave. You kill, but I think they shoved it so hard. You're not going to be able to get too much out of it. You still have next wave to do it because you got like 70 seconds left. 70 seconds left on mid. Still an opportunity to shut down the Nuwa. But the emoji is so far up. You're spending so much beads. Emoji is unironically almost beating ass. Does Susan have ult? Why is Susan not cleaning there? I feel like Susan should definitely have at least cleaned Kyra on there, especially because he ultied on top of it. But I guess he's saving it. Right, saving it for the mid beacon. I think that's okay.
Fuel for the fire.
I mean, they invested as much as they could already, so I think it's the worst thing in the world, but nice done. Now we are getting poked out down at the 20-second mark.
Your
It's
right
just crazy.
tower
He's not
is
even
under
Bluestone
attack.
Lifeliner. Merc kills Susan. I assume he tried to invade. That's nice. Rock's coming up soon, but mid beacon's also up. Make sure we're prioritizing mid beacon timers. Solane thought about rotating over, and he chose not to. He's going to clear his wave. Odin cleared the wave first, so he's going to rotate first, or he's going to do rocks. He's doing rocks. No. Yeah, he's doing rocks, and he's going to rotate, I believe. Depends on if his team's winning. Bakken's dying right before Beacon's not ideal. Obviously, taking way too much poke. Yomoja's just able to do whatever the fuck she wants right now. It's criminal. You're gonna forfeit mid, Beacon, you get red. If you guys want this, you have to do something quick before they just can end it with rocks. Looks like it's gone. Doing side beacons. Not ideal considering they've been maintaining pressure. Like I know they're down in gold, but in terms of like ability pressure and damage pressure, they've been maintaining it. Mori didn't go Lifebinder first, which is kind of crazy to me. I feel like you go Lifebinder on that character first, and it's just like the game is free. Goldfinger's being pulled, looking towards damage. We're looking for a steal pretty much. Mojo walls, yep, there it is. Good wall from Umoja. Susan's out, whole team's out, and they've got waves pressuring. Unfortunate. Go Warriors Axe starting the jungle. Good Aegis out of Chiron. Moja died. Chiron dashed in. Holy shit. Stampede kills your Moja, but that's crazy.
Your left tower is under attack.
Nuance is going into the air. Does it need a roll? It does need a roll. Do you have jump up still? Let's say cooldowns. If he doesn't, it's gonna be shortly. Yomoja's hunting Rom.
Your left tower is under attack.
He needs to hit the back end for the slow.
Your right tower is under
needs
attack.
to hit the one for the slow. The 3 auto for the slow. Just hunting. Agni's bullying Chiron out. We're just still hunting Rom. Don't lazy back. Please don't lazy back. Okay, thank you. Just walk it back. Walk it back.
The Pyromancer has arrived.
Good job. Good job. Spin down. Stun down on Susan. Hits them both. Milf is not on the mark with this shit. I don't mean to bully the Milf, but every time I see the Milf press his button, it's not doing stuff. Nice stun. Invading throughout. Rockets is just getting absolutely evaporated though by this guy. As he dies. Susan's looking towards mid. Pressured out a little bit. No, just gonna match to equals. Duel-Lane's getting walked a little bit. Now late game comes, New Wall will swing. Like, actually swing. missed that. That's beads. If we hit all three, she'd be dead, but Merc's looking down the wall. Yeah, to be there just a little bit faster. Time better, you know what I mean? We're looking down the back. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, okay, we're leaving. Mine, bunch of lower tier items.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Third speed. Who it's hovering around duo. If I'm Mori, I much more prefer like the Lifebinder breastplate Genji's like then Yogi's build, in my opinion. But I can see why he's just building a prophetic online. Yeah, but he's dead.
Your left tower is under attack. Your left tower has been destroyed.
No time, no crit. Still dies. I don't know if we rock us like that. Okay, team's still here. We knocked her away, still fine. Honey bombs over the wall, gets a little bit of pressure, beads it out. You're spending way too much after someone beads. Still gets catched up. But I think he's still out though. Yeah, we just invested 2 ultis into an Agni, didn't die. We invested 2 ultis into Nuwa. We didn't need to. Just the one, so that's okay. You know what I mean? It's not the worst. We got stuff.
Has destroyed the Gold Fury.
We're trading Pyro for gold though. Naga's about to come up in 15 seconds. You guys are all backing. I don't know if they can all group there first and just burn it, but I don't think they're going to. Mill's going to be around to cover it. You will have juggle spawns coming up. They will have juggle spawns coming up. Naga's up, so they're going to lose rotation timers on farm for the Naga unless they clear first, install Naga. Which could be. Looks like they are looking for it, at least. Support is.
Your right tower is under attack.
Wolf is getting obliterated by this man. Holy. Damn, you mugger.
Left enemy tower. Your right tower is under attack.
Ultied for assistance, I guess. Rom's over there. Knew I was gonna take T2 probably. That's my guess. Minions plus ulti damage. Might be able to get that. There's got Naga, big cage, unbound, nothing really coming through. Ani dash is away. You guys are fine. You know what does get T2. That's a good XP swing for her. Considering she's 0-3 and the same level as the 4, 1, and 5. Yeah, kind of criminal. Kinda criminal in my mind, but I guess I get it. They said they're nerfing kills, right? Like, that's crazy. There's no point in killing anyone. Rachel's up. Agni's the first one on the scene. He's building up a couple extra points. Bacchus is doing damage. Missed the stun. Good poke damage. Mark ulti through. He dies. Chasing down Susan. Susan just forced. Yeah, I say that's gonna be an Aegis out of Chiron. Poke damage out of Odin. Odin fucking just melts. Actually, you're dead. It's also out of position, taking big damage. It's ulti force. Granted, it's not a long cooldown. Still relatively force fast. Mid beacon's gonna go to them again. Now they're in a position where they went from a couple K down to now they're, you know, K and a half, 2K up. Again, not major swings, but you can start to see the ball rolling the other direction. Late game goes through. Nuwa's only going to get stronger. Same with Rom, but only get stronger. Pyro's up, Fire's up, gold spawns 30. They didn't even capitalize. They didn't react fast enough for you to get punished either. That's nice. Rum split pushing left T2. If the fight goes poorly for you guys, though, let's fire. So, Yemo full send in mid. No one's with him. Got his shell out. Still doing poke damage to the Chiron. Chiron's not trading. Susan's getting murked on. So we didn't even trade after the emoji. Emoji's just straight up stalling for the team to get there. Bacchus is doing damage. We just spent a bomb. Who bombed? They bombed? What? Wait, it murked him. No, who the fuck bombed? So they're gonna invade it all. Left Phoenix getting shoved out. Rom's gonna invade speed. Mori's gonna get a T1 in right. Managing to stall out the fight long enough for the split push to actually be kind of viable with only losing beasts. Now Rom's dead. they fully got him. They overspin. Okay, that's fine. He's still. I figured there's no way Rom outruns all of those guys with cooldowns. Whatever. They're gonna do gold. Whole team rushes. We kind of know they're on gold based on the rotation pattern, but I feel like you guys don't get there in time. Jamoja gonna start now.
Destroyed the gold fury.
Oracles go their way.
Your right tower is under attack.
Susan ult for Moriel. That's a win every time. Odin is looking though. Does cage. We have no damage. Holy.
Destroy the right enemy tower.
Doing big cleanup work, but I'm just dead though now for sure. Always Nuwa's slowly cleaning. Nuwa do be free casting. Susan definitely chases that down. Stunned over the wall. That's vision. Susan chases for sure. Oh, did he get stopped by the roaming? No. There's still not many wards set up around here. Their sentry. Odin jump. He got a little bit of poke out, but he has yogis. Sustainment. Bacchus does not have yogis, so it's going to be a neutral win for there, but he will spend mana just to get his regen health back up. That's acceptable. More poke on the Bacchus.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I He's just doing the poke damage. He's not getting punished either. Stampede, Bacchus solo walks in the back. He did not get interrupted for his belch. Odin just goes in, big cage. Susan's cleaning her up. Fights spread around the board relatively heavily. That 3 didn't come out and stun Bacchus. We all heard it. We saw it. Didn't stun. Unfortunate. They are whipping it out. They lost that trade overall, but they do have Yamoja for sustain. Like, they low-key are not in a bad spot. This continues. Only MILF has her ulti, and Rom has her ulti for secure. Nuwa's gonna have her ulti soon enough that if it comes down to an ADC fight again, I think Nuwa wins that. But everyone's gonna reset here, it looks like. Not actually get anything now. There's no real wards.
Your middle tower is under attack.
That'll last about 2 seconds.
Yo, world pressure set up everywhere. He's just gone. Yep. Goodbye. I don't. We're Chiron. We're safe, but we're not the ability of like not having wards. You have to dash Susan for you to get anything crazy or self cleanse at the right time. They're doing fire, you guys are doing gold. Because of the pick. Is looking.
The enemy team has destroyed the Gold Fury.
No steals that. Oh my god, I was at 600 in that farm. She dies. Good attempt. Nah, I mean, they just get fire, do mid beacon, and
Your middle tower
kind of
is
just
under
swing
attack.
the game the rest of the way, in my opinion. They prioritize mid beacon. You guys have to prioritize defense for this job. You can't really defend T2s too heavily. Soft D isn't going to do too much. Do a little bit, but Chiron's not going to be doing a ton of damage, I feel like.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower.
So merch at the bottom. But then again, it's very hard characters for you to really bully because they all have high range or punish you for using it.
Your team has
Mojo
destroyed
is
the
actually
right
using
enemy
her
tower.
one to stun towers. What a good nice guy. You guys really have to play this kind of hard defense stage. You're looking for a slip up. I mean, they have an Odin, so Odin Cage can stall well enough. The problem is Nuwa can ulti from Narnia, or auto from Narnia with her ulti. So if Odin sets up a cage and Nuwa ults from the other side of the cage, they can just take the Phoenix. You guys being relatively unable to dive. I mean, this is also just one of the, this is a hell of a draft to go into. Big pressure. Cage out of Odin. Decent shell. A little delayed though. Rom takes a lot of his HP, dives the dots. Everyone's stuck in the cage. Kind of run through. Roaches just doing all sorts of damage. He just what the fuck? He TP. Merkel to out. Odin is actually just stomping the gate, just running through. That's game, I think, right? Susan's tanking. Susan should not be tanking this.
Your team has destroyed a left enemy Phoenix.
Nice use of Mulan bar to reset. Yeah, that's game. I'm pretty sure. Nice try. I mean, sending what you can, right? That to me was lost in P's and B's more than anything else. Didn't abuse the Mercury ulti from down lane more often than not. It was very telegraphed when you did. I think going Chiron relieves too much pressure from what you can have in mid, right? Like, you're relatively safe, but I think the item changes hurts him more than anything else. Wards are still a problem across the board, both teams low key, but build's fine. It's fine. I know a lot of them also don't go elbow anymore. They just go dagger of frenzy. I'm still not a big fan of this MILF build. I still would have gone Lifebinder, Breastplate, Genjis, Yogis. And then with the amount of, like, physical they had. I mean, you guys also had so much physical. You had no big damn. Like, they didn't even use a bomb on that Titan. That's crazy. Overall, I mean, that was a lot of that stuff. It was just they were grouping, doing a lot more. That was actually like set up. Also, hello, Sneaky Dream. They did a lot more setup in terms of being there, prepared, and not necessarily telegraphing. Yamoja just kind of also got to bully out a lot of the early game. Like, you guys killed early in duo, but once Yamoja rotated out, we didn't have anything to, like, deal with it or stall with the pressure. Your Morgan Le Fay pretty much lost lane. I mean, he got ganked a few times, don't get me wrong, but he lost lane pretty much against an Odin when he could. Like, I didn't see him true combo anyone, like, almost the whole game. Or, like, do the Morgan aspect bullshit. I didn't see that, really. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I could be wrong, but I did not see it. It still seems like we're not planning to do stuff. We're just doing it in reaction and not set up for it a lot of the times. So I think that was relatively big in terms of understanding what was going to go on and what's happening with it throughout your game. So it seems like it's all very back end figuring it out and not very forethought, preemptive. What are we going to do now? What are we going to do next? What's going on here? Can we kill? Can we force something? Can we get a beads? Can we rotate something, etc.? I think wards help you bully out the Yamoja more. Because if you guys could keep... I mean, Yamoja does damage. But if you guys can bully her for rotating out... Like, she dove your Rom to the fucking Phoenix. And left. Like, in duo lane. And allowing her to be able to do that is really bad. Like, especially with... If I remember correctly, there wasn't a lot of stuff up on the map in terms of objective play that you would have lost by capitalizing on that shutdown. Either one or two people go over, force her from doing stuff, allow Brandon to walk away faster to back, get more farm, without having to get walked all the way across the map from his left gold camp, pretty much around the left gold camp into the jungle, through Gold Fury Pit, back through his speed, and then into the Phoenix. Like, he got walked for literally like 20, 30 seconds straight alone. Which is, I mean, sadly the state of tanks versus that, but it's also Bluestone Yamoja with Life Binder, like she just sustains. So I think that's a pretty big aspect in terms of just making sure that we're grouped and we're doing things that need to happen throughout. Yeah, you guys lost so heavily in this draft. It's kind of crazy, in my opinion. Like, you have Bacchus, that's fine. Merc is okay, and you have MILF. Right? Well, you didn't get anything out of those picks, right? Like, Bacchus is early pressure. You got that, but that gets matched by Yamoja. So that's equaled out. A little bit of dive, right? Sure. Merc has early clear, a little bit faster clear than Sasano, but Sasano had better engagements, better poke, better like pressure throughout it to where we didn't get this stuff. The Merc ultis weren't really happening across the board. A lot of the times I saw them, they were away. There's a few times where they were used and you got a kill off of it, but it was hyper investment to where like other people also had to invest into getting that kill. Chiron just takes way too long to come online. I think currently I love Chiron in mid. I think he does things, but with the changes of you needing like, you still need Crusher and Heartseeker to do big damage, but you also need Jotuns for cooldown. You need Oathsworn for the Prot Shred. Like, Trans needs to come online, and that still takes even longer. Without being able to purchase any bigger options early for damage-wise, that I just think you're losing too much for right now. I don't think he's a bad pick in terms of what you can get, but I feel like with some of the options that were available in mid, we could have played something else that would have given you a little bit more consistency. I also, again, I wasn't fully looking for it, but I wasn't sure if we were using Chiron ones or the dash to, you know, null and void pulls or dashes or peel for people or any of those. We did get 2 shells, which is a-okay, right? The big counters for Odin and Yamoja, so that's necessarily needed for sure. That's primarily it. It's just making sure we're doing objective plays, we're abusing stuff, and we're making sure we're counting on builds. I don't really think this new WoW build was crazy. I think this could have gone vastly different in certain areas too, but that is what it is. Yeah, that's most of it, I think. Realistically, I think that's the majority of what all's going on. You're